Hey folks, if you want to learn how to catch high-flying stocks like Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, this video's for you. And if not, beat it, nerd, because we got work to do. Let's roll. So there's a few reasons why people flock to the high flyers like Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, and Google. It's because they produce massive gains very quickly. They have huge range, especially with options. You get paid out very, very quickly. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy trading it, straight up. The problem is with new traders, number one, they're highly emotional. And because of the big range, especially when these high flyers have big dump candles, they get freaked out. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to safely trade these stocks with no strings attached, no bullshit. I'm going to show you exactly how to trade them. They can only, and they should only be traded on very specific key days, which I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you how to spot those days. So before we get into that, just some quick psychology of the high flyer. There's a reason why professionals flock to these stocks. And there's a reason why newbies flock to these stocks. Now, the professionals will flock to these stocks because they are extremely clean traders, extremely clean. And there's a reason for that. The reason why market-leading stocks, especially like Amazon, with it being a $4,000 stock almost, and Netflix and Amazon and Google, they're all expensive stocks. So professionals can trade them. A lot of underfunded new traders can't, so they'll go to options. But even on the option side, they can't necessarily trade it because the option premium is extremely expensive. But that's what is beautiful about these stocks. They don't have a bunch of underskilled traders trading them. That's one of the reasons why penny stock trading is on the outs, as far as I'm concerned, because it has overly emotional traders, underskilled traders that are involved with them, trading them constantly, overly emotionally, and they exit and enter, and they're erratic. Okay? So with that said, when you have a professional stock, especially Amazon, one of the cleanest trading stocks in the stock market, it trades extremely clean because number one, you have professionals only. Number two, you have algorithms only. Algorithms, don't be afraid of algorithms. Algorithms are actually your friend because they have to trade based off of the rules. And who sets these rules? Humans. What are you? You're a human. So traders are human. They're going to follow the rules, a certain set of rules, and that's how professionals trade. Tesla, on the other hand, because of its low float nature, and even Netflix sometimes because of its low float nature, can trade erratically. And that's due to smaller float. This is where the problem is. You can get dumped out on or ripped up on very easily. That's why personally, I believe in waiting for this setup that I'm about to show you only, especially on Tesla. I'm going to show you one of my trade executions from today that I took and we all took in the room at Tricktrades, and I'll show you exactly how we did it. So without any further ado, let's rock and roll. Let's get into it. Okay, so first we are going to go over a quick trade recap on Tesla, and then I'll tell you exactly how and why and show you the exact setup I want you guys to be watching for. So we have Tesla intraday. This is a 1 minute chart, and I'll get zoomed out a little bit so you can see the previous day. We have pre-market action, and what we were looking for, these were the levels I was looking for, and this was the trade plan at the open. If we came into this level, we're going to execute a long. Really interested in a long, not necessarily looking for a short. This level isn't necessarily a short level. This level was more of a target. So at the open, it dips down into that level and I execute. Now here are my executions from Interactive Brokers, and you can see my executions as it's dipping down. I guess I could have zoomed in a little bit more to see it, but that's fine. You can see it coming into that level, execute, few executions, and then simply I'm just going to pay myself along the way, and locked in profits on that first push, and then just patient with the rest. Every time it popped, and it was funny, I was giving actually a live lesson in the Tricktrades trading room and got an absolute top tick exit on this, and then it started dumping out because it was coming into this level here. So as it was coming into that level, and I knew I was going to be distracted and I didn't want to miss it. I executed, got a literal bottom, literal top, and from entry to exit here on this first move was over 100%. You can see I made over 100% my money. Entry around $6, exit, top exit around $12.50, $12.75. So that is over 100% my money, folks. And then this was just a little scalp on the push and the breakthrough. In and out, made a few extra bucks on this. You can see just some executions and then quickly pay myself. Another execution and then quickly pay myself. Sometimes I'll do that. So now let's get into the setup, why you guys are here. We need the daily chart. The daily chart should be your Bible. This is what is important. This is how you should be basing all of your trade plans for the following morning. And here's that level. We have a potential big chart. But what I mean by that, what I mean by big chart is we have a potential for a breakout. Now, there is a certain way to capture breakouts. The traditional way is buying, going long on a push through that level. You do not want to do that. When we are looking exactly like this, and we're ranging up here, and it keeps putting in higher lows, and it's a higher low, and then it starts curling. It's got this curl. That day, especially, I would have went long this day, but we actually missed it. And then today, with that gap up, we're looking for a little dip in the morning, and then boom, grab it long on any dip into support and capture those gains. This is a big, powerful move, and it was a beautiful move. I expect more upside on this. Tomorrow, we'll most likely push into this level here, this 479. In the morning, it's probably going to dip down right to here, and then we'll grab it long, and we're going to push, and we're going to squeeze. So, to really hammer home what we are looking for on these high flyers, this is the type of chart I only want you guys to trade. Nothing more, nothing less. Simply wait for these charts to put in higher lows, or come into a breakout zone. Let it gap up on that breakout morning. Let it dip down. It'll come into support. When and if it does that, you will take that trade and you will hold it all day long and you will make a bloody mint. So I hope this explains it. If you had problems following, please watch again. Okay, now that you've seen exactly what to look for, you'll be prepared for next time. Again, there are only specific key days that you should be trading Tesla especially. Get it on a breakout day. Now, don't trade the breakout. You take the dip in the morning of that breakout because it will have no choice, especially if that key support level holds. It will have no choice but to go. It is an if-then type of setup. If it holds, it will then rip, period. There is a lot of psychology behind these setups, and that's why at Tricktrades, we are not only technical traders, but we are psychological traders, and we dive deep into the emotions and the psychology of trading. So if you have any more questions about Tricktrades, please make sure to check out our free masterclass. Link is in the description below, and we will catch you on the next one, folks. Pat Mitchell signing off, Tricktrades Trading Television. Adios.